Hey class, it's springtime again, and this time of year, if you're like me, it's time to start mowing the lawn. So I want to give you a couple pointers on some things you can do to get your lawnmower off to a fresh start as you start mowing the lawn. First thing you want to do is you want to check the oil. Go ahead and find out where the oil dipstick is, wipe down the dipstick with a rag, pop it back in, take it out, and take a look. If you need more oil, get yourself some oil specifically for lawnmowers. If you notice that the oil is black, might be time to change the oil, which is something that you definitely can do yourself. When you do add oil to your lawnmower, make sure you don't add too much. There's a little marker on the dipstick that tells you when it's full, so just put in the right amount. Check. Next thing you want to check is your spark plug. Take a look at your spark plug. If it's all black and charred, probably time for a new one. If you're going to get yourself a new spark plug, bring the old one with you when you go to the store, because there's hundreds of different types of spark plugs. There's a specific number that you're looking for, so make sure you bring that spark plug with you when you go get a new one. The next thing that you want to check is your air filter. Mine's relatively new because I changed mine last year, so I'm good to go. If this is dirty and covered in grass seed, not enough air is going to go into the engine and allow the engine to work. So if you notice that this is all black and covered in dirt and grass, it's time for a new one. Next thing that you want to check is you want to check your mower blade. You want to make sure you have a nice sharp blade. Before you check your lawnmower blade, make sure you disconnect the spark plug. The bottom of my lawnmower deck is covered in old grass. I need to get myself a paint scraper, scrape all that out there. Also, I noticed that my lawnmower blade is pretty dull. It's time to sharpen it. So using the right wrench, I can go ahead and I can take that out and I can sharpen it using a file or a grinder. If I don't have those tools, I can bring it to a local hardware store and they'll sharpen it for me. It's important to have a sharp lawnmower blade. If you cut your grass with a dull blade, it can actually make the lawn sick. So again, sharpen the blade, put in a new spark plug, change the air filter, and get yourself some new oil, or check the oil. Before I put it away for the season, what I want to do is I want to add some fuel stabilizer to the gas can and to the machine itself. It's a good idea to run the machine completely out of gas. If you can't, put some fuel stabilizer in there. Put the fuel stabilizer in the machine and then run the machine for about 5 to 10 minutes. Fuel stabilizer prevents oxidation. Fuel stabilizer also helps prevent the gas from gumming up and damaging the carburetor inside the machine. If you have a lot of extra gas, feel free to put this gas inside your car. Just make sure it's not a mix of oil and gas that you don't want to put in your car. So those are a couple quick things that you can do to make sure that when you start mowing the lawn, your lawnmower is off to a great start. We'll see you soon.